Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and hello if you're new here, welcome. Hi, my name is Boon. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a fox eye makeup tutorial inspired by Kylie Jenner. Had so many people message me this picture on Instagram and ask if I can recreate it. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm really going to go from 0 to 100 because I look crazy right now. But before we jump into the video, this video is sponsored by Hairburst. So my hair is currently wet. I've literally just got out the shower, and what I'm going to do is apply this hair mask all over my hair, and I'm going to leave it on for the duration of this video while I do my makeup, and then I'm going to wash it off at the end of the video and style my hair, and you guys can see how good this mask is. If you follow me for a while, you'll know that I have used Hairburst shampoo and conditioner religiously. I love it. I use it all the time, and they recently brought out the hair mask. I've used this like 4 times now. You only need to leave this on for like 5 to 10 minutes in your shower routine, but I personally like to leave it on longer just because my hair is not the healthiest, and I feel like it just does wonders when I leave it in for longer. So sometimes I'll sleep in it, but today I'm just going to leave it on for like an hour while I do my makeup. So just to give you some information on this hair mask, it contains argan oil, avocado oil, coconut fruit extract, sunflower seed extract, and black oat extract. It's nourishing and hydrating, improves shine and softness, detangles and controls frizz. It has hair fibre repair, UV and pollution protection, and it's also a vegan product. So I'm going to just, like I said, apply this to my hair. I actually do apply this to my roots as well. I literally apply it all over. So that's what I'm going to do. And then, like I said, I'm just going to leave it on for the duration of this video while I do my makeup, and then wash it off and style it at the end. So yeah, I just like to leave it on for a long time. Also, if you want to get any Hairburst products, you can use my discount code, which is Holly20. I'll leave all the information in the description box down below. I'm just going to leave my hair in this bun while I do my makeup, and then, like I said, I'm going to wash and style my hair at the end of the video. Also, real quick, if you do have brittle eyelashes, this Lash and Brow Enhancer from Hairburst is so good. I've been using this with a mixture of vitamin E oil, and it just works amazing on my eyelashes. So yeah, if you struggle with brittle eyelashes, or they just don't really like grow or stay like nice, then definitely try this. It's really good. Oh my god, I look so crazy right now. I'm literally about to go from 0 to 100. Like, if you look at me at the start of this video and then look at me at the end of this video, it's 2 different people, okay? It's 2 different people. I'm going to start by applying some concealer to my lids. I'm going to use the Dose of Colours concealer in the shade Medium Tan. I'm just going to apply this to my lids. I haven't used this concealer in so long, and I genuinely forgot how good it is. It's literally such a good concealer. I need to order some more. They have it on Beauty Bay now. They have it in the UK. I'm then going to take a flat synthetic brush. This is from Doll Beauty. This is the DB11 brush. And I'm just going to carve out my brow. I'm then just going to apply a little bit of loose powder to the lid. You want to set the concealer and just make it a lot easier for your eyeshadow to blend if you just put a little bit of powder on the concealer, and it kind of sets it in place so it doesn't shift. Because if you go in with a blending brush and you've not set your concealer just a little bit, you'll kind of move the concealer around, so it's just best to set with a little bit of powder. So I'm going to use bronzer as my transition colour. I'm going to use the H&B Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Dark. And I'm just using a big fluffy brush. This is from Doll Beauty again. This is the DB4 brush. And I'm going to keep it in the inner corner, and I'm going to kind of create like a cut crease. So I'm going in the crease, and then I'm going to pull it out here because we're going for a fox eye. You want to keep everything lifted, and you don't want to bring anything down and round. You want to keep everything up and just out and lifted. Next, I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Master Matte eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take the shade Matte 11, which is this shadow right here. I'm going to use this Doll Beauty DB14 brush, and I'm going to use this to cut my crease. So I'm going to start in the inner corner like this, and I'm just kind of really deepening up the crease, and I'm just going to follow the same direction as the transition colour. You kind of want to blend it up slightly as you go, only a little bit, just so that it's not just one random harsh line. And then obviously I'm going to blend it with the transition colour as well, but you do just want to kind of blend it up a little bit as you go as well. I go for more of a softer cut crease today, so I am going to be softening it up. It's not going to be so harsh. You don't want to apply as much product as when you get to the outer corner of the eye, just because you really want the outer corners to be a bit more soft and kind of diffused. And yeah, I'm just applying less product when I get to the outer corner of the eye. When you're doing it on the other eye, the best thing to do is kind of look straight forward in the mirror. If you try and do it like this, you're not going to be able to see how to get them like symmetrical. So I would just always do it face forward like this, just so that you can try and get it as symmetrical as possible. Okay, I'm then going to take the bronzer again on this fluffy brush and then blend it. Okay, I'm next going to go even darker with it, and I'm going to take this shadow right here, the one next to the black. This time though, I'm going to keep it really, really, really close. I'm not going to blend it up too much, only a tiny bit. This time I'm just applying it lightly, and like I said, I'm not blending it too far up. I'm just basically applying the product. I'm going to go a bit lighter with it once I get to this outer corner. Really soft at this point. I'm not going to apply any product to the brush. I'm just doing what's left on the brush. So I've just got a little bit of concealer left on this brush, and I'm just going to go underneath and clean up a little bit. I haven't actually applied any more concealer on this brush. It's just from earlier when I carved out my brows, because I just want a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of product. And then for all over the lid, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to go for this shade right here, because then this is really going to soften the look and it's not going to make it look so harsh. And I'm just going to pack this on the lid. I'm using a Expert concealer brush by Real Techniques. But I like the way that this picks up shadow, this brush. I am going to kind of go over that line as well, because I really want to soften it. I don't want it to be too harsh. I'm next going to take some of the shade next to it, this one right here. I'm going to put this one in the inner corner, just to brighten that up. It's looking a little dark. And you're just going to press it in, and then if I keep pressing, it just blends it in nicely without shifting any of that product. Now I'm going to do wing liner. I'm going to use the Dull Beauty liquid liner. This one is the best. It will last all day, all night, and it also doesn't crack or move or budge or anything, and it is jet black. It's honestly probably the best liquid liner I've ever used. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so you kind of want to, you don't want to bring it too far up this way, and then you don't want it to be too far out this way. You kind of want that middle ground, so I would kind of go in between. So I'm going to just, first of all, start this edge where I want to, in the direction that I want to go. Which is kind of like there. And then also this tip of this liner is so thin, it's really easy to use. So I'm just going to then put it backwards this way. So everyone is different, everyone likes their eyeliner different, and everyone has a different eye shape. For me personally, I like to end my liner kind of like here, and then I will just kind of do a tiny bit along the lash line. The reason being is because I feel like if I keep my liner like this, as you can see, it definitely makes my eye look more lifted, and it doesn't make my eye look so small. If I bring my liner all the way in, it makes my eyes look closer together and makes my eyes look way smaller. So I personally will stop my eyeliner kind of like there. And then like I said, I'll just go a little bit along the lash line. So I'm going to show you a quick trick on how I get my eyeliner so neat. So this kind of bit here, it's all wonky and it's messy, and I kind of do that on purpose because I know I'm going to clean it up anyway. So I take a makeup wipe, wrap it around my finger, I pull the skin slightly, and then I just literally run my finger along the edge, and then you just want to clean up this little bit here. Okay, so I just did my other eyeliner off camera because the concentration was real. So next I'm going to take some concealer. I'm just going to dot the outer corner here, and I'm just going to clean up and make it look sharper. And I'm using the flat synthetic brush from Doll Beauty. My lashes have actually grown so much and got so much healthier since using that Hairburst eyelash serum. Every single time I go through phases of like looking after my lashes, I always use it and it always helps. So for my eyelashes, I'm going to take some of the wispy lashes from Ardell, and then what I do is I cut the end off of another pair of wispies and apply this just to the outer corner of these ones, just to make the outer corner fuller and longer, because when you're doing a cat eye, you want like the outer corner to be more lifted and a bit fuller, just to give you that lifted look. So this is what it looks like when I've stuck it on. I just stick, yeah, a little bit of another pair of wispies just on the outer corner. I always first stick the outer corner, place it where I want it, and then the middle, and then the inner corner. And then once it's placed exactly where I want it, I'll just leave it alone for now, and then once it's dried down a little bit, I'll pinch it. Then I'm going to take some tweezers and I'm just going to pinch them just so that they're really close, and then I just push them up as well, just from the outer corner. Okay, so I've just zoomed you out a little bit so we can start on the skin. I'm going to first prep my skin. I'm going to use the Rose Deep Hydration Oil Infused Serum. Just going to apply some of this. I love this under makeup because I just feel like when the weather's cold, like my skin can sometimes just feel like it really needs some hydration. And this just really gives me that. I love it. Especially if you're using a matte foundation and you just want to feel like your skin's hydrated underneath. This is perfect. And then next I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is amazing under makeup. I love it, and the smell of it is just incredible. Then I'm just going to take some of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base as well. This is really good. You want to keep it under eye hydrated. You can use whatever kind of eye cream works best for you, but I feel like eye cream is a must because it will prevent your concealer from creasing and it will just make sure that it lasts a lot longer. So for foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline. This is the Up to 30 Hour foundation. I'm just going to mix these two shades together. This is Sun Beige and Fawn. Honestly, this foundation lasts so well. It's really, really, really good. And it's affordable. So yeah, it's honestly the best for lasting. I also like, if you like more of a high-end foundation, the Huda Beauty, the new Faux Filter Luminous one. That one will also last you like all day. So I'm just going to dot this around my face. The colour is probably slightly too light, but I can just bronze it up, it'll be fine. So yeah, I'm just dotting the foundation around my face first, and then I'm going to blend in with the Beauty Blender. Oh, actually, I feel like it's a pretty good shade match. Once it's warmed up a little bit, it'll be perfect. But yeah, this foundation is honestly so good. If you watch my wear test, you'll see I had it on for 13 hours and it still looked really good. But it says it's sweat proof, and that's the only thing that I don't agree with. I don't feel like it's sweat proof, but everything else, transfer proof, everything, long wearing, so good. So for concealer, I'm going to do a really bright under eye because Kylie Jenner always has a bright under eye. And obviously we're recreating her cat eye vibe. I used the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Vanilla. This concealer is honestly so good. I'm going to bring it up down the sides of my nose. I feel so relaxed today. Sometimes when I come on camera, I'd be doing the absolute most and don't stop talking, and then other times I come on camera and I'm just so like chill and just sitting here doing my makeup. You just don't know what mood you're gonna get with me, honestly. It's different every time. You also want to make sure that you bring your concealer all the way back here. It's going to make your face look way more lifted. You want to keep this part of the face as lifted as possible. When I do my brows, I'm going to try and angle my brow a little bit more straight rather than so arched. So yeah, just going to blend this in with my beauty blender. So I'm going to cream contour. I'm going to use the Max Factor Miracle Sculpting Wand in the shade Medium Deep. And I'm just going to squeeze some of this out. Instead of applying it directly to the skin, I'm going to apply it to a brush first. So I'm just going to use this brush. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So yeah, I'm going to squeeze some of this product out, and then I'm going to, I've used so much of this, I love it. Just apply it to the brush. Just burst it a little bit on the back of my hand and then go in on the skin. That way, it just gives you more control over how much product you apply, how intense you want it. Because I feel like I'm quite pale right now, I don't want anything, like my tan is completely gone. I feel like I don't want it to be too intense. So with my cheekbone, I'm going just underneath my cheekbone and then above as well, and then blending it up. And I'm going to contour my jawline. I'm next going to contour my nose. So I'm going to use the Zoeva 235 Contour Shader Brush. I'm going to go down the front and then just underneath the tip here. When I do my nose contour, I kind of like leave the product to dry down a little bit before I then blend it out. That way you get the most coverage and it doesn't shift the product too much then when I go to blend. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to go over my whole face just to make sure it's nice and blended, there's no harsh lines. I'm also going to contour around my lips. I'm using the same brush that I used on my nose. Makeup is so crazy, like you really have to trust the process. It's actually crazy, like when you look at yourself sometimes you're like, whoa, what the hell. So I'm going to just lightly blend in the nose contour. So I'm just going to set my under eye. I'm going to use the Soft Focus Loose Powder from HB Cosmetics in the shade Translucent. I'm going to set my under eyes. I've just realised I wanted to apply a cream blush. So I'm going to try now and apply cream on top of powder. Call me crazy, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to use the Made by Mitchell blush in the shade Rosy Posy. Kylie Jenner always has the most pinkest blush on her face. Let's just hope and pray that this actually works. Then I'm just going to blend it in with the Huda Beauty brush. This is the Build and Buff brush. I'm just going to press that in. Obviously I've just applied powder, so I'm hoping that it's still going to be okay. You want to keep your blush quite high, obviously, because we want the face to look lifted and the eyes to look lifted. We want to look 10 years younger. I always like to do a little bit on the tip of my nose because I just think it then blends in way nicer. Okay, that actually blended on top of the powder absolutely fine. And then I'm just going to powder up my forehead in the centre. Ideally though, you want to apply the cream blush before you powder. Do it the other way around. But I just completely forgot for a second then. For bronzer, I'm going to use the HB Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Medium Golden. And I'm just going to go lightly where I applied the cream contour. I only want a little bit of bronzer. Next, I'm going to use some of the Soft Focus Loose Powder in the shade Fair. This is just going to brighten up my under eye even more. I personally love a bright under eye. And it also works the best for a reverse nose contour. I always get the excess off on the back of my hand and then apply it. Next, I'm going to use some of the Misguided Stop Unblushing blush in the shade FOMO. This is a really pinky blush and I'm just going to go over that. With my eyebrows, I'm going to just take a makeup wipe and I'm going to get rid of any excess product in there, like any fallout or any powder that's gone into the brows, any foundation. I just wrap the white around my finger and then just go through the brows. And I'm just going to fluff my brows out today. I don't want like a really structured eyebrow. And I've recently been using the Huda Beauty. This is the her new brow pencil. It's so good. It's like literally the thinnest eyebrow pencil I've ever seen. The only thing I would say is you need to be very light-handed with it because it does snap really easy. I'm just going to pull the brow more straight. I like my brows to look a bit longer and a bit more straight. So I'm only applying product to the outer corner of the brow today because a tint in my eyebrows and they're really dark, so I don't feel like I need any more product. Okay, so I'm just going to apply some brow gel through the brows. Just going to push them up and out. I'm using the Benefit. This is the 24-hour brow setter. Keeps your eyebrow hairs in place all day, all night. It's so good. I'm going to take some black eyeliner. This is the Eyeshadow Lasting Drama Gel Liner in black. And I'm going to apply this in my waterline. And I'm going to bring it all the way to my inner corner. And then I'm going to just apply it into my top waterline as well. I'm then going to take the Mario palette and I'm going to use this shade right here. I'm just going to apply this underneath. I don't want to bring the eyeliner. Normally I'd buff the eyeliner and smoke it, but I don't want to do that. I just want to keep it in the waterline and that's it. So I'm not going to touch the liner with this brush. I'm just going to apply it underneath the lash line. But if you do want the smoky vibe, then you can smoke it out. So I've just lined my lips and I'm now going to use a lipstick. I'm using the Doll Beauty Come to Mama. So this is the finished makeup look. I would normally put bottom mascara on, but I think it sometimes can make the eye look a bit more pulled down. And because my eye looks so lifted right now, I don't want to put bottom mascara on. So I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm just going to go and wash off this hair mask and then I'll be back in 2 minutes to style my hair. Okay, so I've just washed the mask out of my hair and I'm now just going to blow dry my hair. I am going to mute this though because it's going to be so loud and you really don't want to be hearing the hairdryer down the camera. It's annoying. I've just finished blow drying my hair. My hair feels so good. It feels so soft. Oh, and it smells incredible. I love the smell of this mask. It just smells so fresh. It smells just like the shampoo and conditioner if you used that already. It's so nice. So anyway, this is what my hair looks like right now. I'm probably just going to go over it with the straightener. I think I want to keep it really straight today. So I like to blow dry my hair downwards like this so it keeps my parting like really flat. So it's pretty much obviously straight anyway, so I'm just going to go over it with the straighteners. But yeah, if you guys haven't tried the Hairburst products, then honestly I really recommend them. They have the hair vitamins as well, which are like little gummy chewy vitamins, and then they also have the eyelash serum. I can't recommend that one enough, honestly. That one is literally the best. It's recovered my eyelashes many times. So I really recommend that one. And then yeah, this hair mask. Keeps your hair so shiny and soft. And it smells incredible. Okay, so this is the finished makeup and hair. Like I said, if you want to get any Hairburst products, make sure you use my code, which is Holly20, and you get 20% off. But yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.